The looming threat of Social Security's financial instability is a reality that many Americans are now facing. As millions of Americans grapple with the affordability of everyday expenses such as housing payments, groceries, phone bills, and transportation costs, many also struggle to save for their future retirement plans. Jean Chatzky, the former NBC Today Show editor and founder of Her Money, warns in a recent podcast episode. Her message centers on the program's potential collapse, a concern that has sparked fierce debate among experts and policymakers alike. If you've been reading the papers lately, you've probably seen words like shortfall, cuts, and insolvency, https://w.thestreet.com/Blictionary/insolvency, splashed across the pages, especially if you're approaching retirement or simply hoping that Social Security will be there when your time comes. This is where the controversy begins, as the future of the program remains a topic of intense scrutiny. Chatzky welcomed Washington Post personal finance writer Michelle Singletary to help explain the urgency of Social Security solvency and what it means for Americans who are already retired and those who are preparing for the life change. In a detailed breakdown, she highlights the 2025 report from the Social Security Administration, which predicts a shortfall could emerge sooner than expected in the next decade. The year 2033 is often cited as the critical point. But what does it actually mean for retirees? Singletary explains that if nothing changes, benefits could be cut by as much as 20 to 25%, depending on how the trust fund is managed. This is a stark reminder that even modest inflation, around 2.5% to 3%, can deeply impact families living paycheck to paycheck, especially if trade tariffs remain unresolved. The conversation deepens when Singletary addresses the debate over privatization. While some argue that shifting to a private system could stabilize the program, others warn of risks. She emphasizes that the financial services industry has long lobbied for increased funding, and the current proposal to invest $1.5 trillion over 5 years into an investment fund is another attempt at privatization. However, Singletary cautions that markets are unpredictable, and history shows how quickly crises can unfold. During the pandemic and the Great Recession, the economy faced severe downturns, and she warns that fear of Social Security may intensify if the system becomes too unstable. For those nearing retirement, the stakes are higher. Michelle Singletary advises building an emergency fund, 3 months' worth of expenses, or at least 1 month, for unexpected costs. She also stresses the importance of reducing non-essential spending and renegotiating bills such as insurance and satellite radio to free up savings. As she concludes, as you head into retirement, get rid of your largest debt on your books, and that's your mortgage. I'm a firm believer of going into retirement without a mortgage if you can. This is just the beginning of the conversation. Will privatizing Social Security be the answer or a gamble? And what role should government play in safeguarding retirees' incomes? These questions linger, inviting readers to weigh in on the debate. Whether you're a retiree or someone preparing for the future, the choice to act now or wait is a decision that could shape your financial security for decades.